So once again, at diva.com, and some of the stuff that Dr. Meschino mentioned here, those supplements, they're also indicated in a specific chapter in that book, The Optimal Living Program. Let's go now to Jill on line 4. Hi, Jill. You're on the line.
Yeah, hello. I wanted to ask about the heart disease, if you can help, if you have a heart attack and already have a stent in.
If you have a heart attack and you've got a stent in, where do you go from there? Stay tuned, Jill. We'll get to you after this. Hello again. Welcome back to our program about anti-aging. Great question Jill has on the line, and her question is, if you've already suffered heart problems to the point of a heart attack and you've got a stent in, what can you do for that?
Well, I'll tell you what you want to do, Jill, is you want to make sure that you don't reclog those arteries or further clog up the ones that where the stent doesn't exist. And so, you know, you need to find a health practitioner who will really look at all your blood work carefully, your total cholesterol, your HDL, your LDL, your triglycerides, your fasting glucose, your homocysteine levels, and look at what your heart functional capacity is generally, and give you a dietary program, if you haven't been given one already, that will help to ensure that you get those blood markers down into the safest possible range. And so if you're having trouble finding someone that'll do that for you, send me an email. I'll see if I can find you someone to do it in the vicinity that you live in, because the day-to-day lifestyle management of that condition is critical.
She's on Lipitor.
Well, even if you're on Lipitor, it doesn't mean you don't aggressively apply dietary and lifestyle behaviors around it.
Is there any way, any supplements that a person can take that will actually clean out some of that plaque in the system?
There's a supplement that combines gum google. You know, in India, where they don't have a lot of Lipitor because people can't afford it, they use gum google. It's the resin from the mucal myrrh tree that lowers cholesterol really, really well with no side effects. And when you combine that with artichoke leaf extract, as I have done, I can lower people's cholesterol by 20% or more in a very short period of time just using Cholesterex, which just has those two ingredients in it. So not everybody needs Lipitor, because Lipitor can produce some side effects that are very undesirable. So I wouldn't jump into that first unless my cholesterol was sky high. If it's just mild or moderately high, I'd use lifestyle behaviors first, add that Cholesterex supplement that I created, and then if it doesn't get down to the ideal target based on your profile and you need to add a medication, then you add it. I wouldn't jump into that first. Even the pharmacology textbooks say you don't write this prescription first. You give the patient every dietary and lifestyle opportunity first to bring their cholesterol down, because drugs have dangers.
Yes. Now, we have another caller. We're not going to have the time, but I'm looking at the board there, and our call monitor is nice enough to put that up. Lipitor was one of them from Margaret. Debbie's also on the line wanting to talk about the issue of losing weight. We don't have the time to go to those calls right now, but if we can just address that overall, because we know the epidemic in obesity exists, and that, I would imagine you would say, is a major aging factor as well.
It's such a major one that, you know, I now run a separate weight loss program for individuals in Richmond Hill at New Directions in Health, a clinic there. I'm there 1 or 2 mornings a week, I have a specific 8-week-long weight management program. People get really good results, but I also educate them one-on-one. So if they contact me at the website, I can tell them how to find that clinic where I'm working. If they're in the Golden Horseshoe area and they want to see me, they can. But even if they just get out to the seminar, they'll learn some valuable tips about how to get some of the body fat down.
Yes. Once again, please visit that website, www.adiva.com. You'll find out a lot of information and also a way to email Dr. Meschino. Well, it's been a wonderful hour. Lots of information. Thank you.
My pleasure. Thanks so much for having me on the show.
That's all the time we have. See you again next time. I'm Christine Williams, and from all of us, thank you for watching.